Farmer's Quest fans out on the YouTube channels. Today, Dawn and I are out of one of our local supermarkets where we're holding a Hatch chili roasting event, which has become really pretty popular in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, probably in the state of Texas and
New
some
Mexico.
of the other following states. Yes, New Mexico, definitely.
Well, that's where they come out of, right?
Yeah, the Hatch chili peppers are actually grown in the Hatch Valley in Hatch, New Mexico. Usually they plant them beginning in April and start harvesting in July, and the season runs usually about the beginning of August all the way through September, and then sometimes into November until the first freeze hits. So they become quite popular. They're very flavorful. We do a lot of there's hot peppers and mild peppers. So what we're going to do today is show how we roast them.
And we got an exclusive with Mr. Chef Chad over there who's going to show us how to do this.
So one of the first things you're going to need is a bad boy machine like this.
Yeah, you got to have one of those. But you can do it on a grill, can't you?
You could probably do it on a grill, but
this will be better.
This makes it so much easier. But I know most people don't have a commercial size roaster like this, but I want to say you could probably find a small home version online, Amazon or something like that. But anyway, the purpose of roasting them, first it brings out the flavor and the aroma and the texture better. It burns off the skin, because you really don't want to eat the skins on these, because they don't digest very well in your digestive system. So that's one of the purposes of roasting them. And you can eat them raw if you want, if you like. Just dice them up, or you just chow down on one. But like I said, the skin makes it hard for your digestive system to digest.
When you get old, you need all the help with your digestive system you can get.
So showing you like a box over here. This is how they ship them out to the stores. They come in hot and mild.
Kind of label there on the side of the box there.
If you're familiar with the heating units, it's called an SHU, or a Scoville heating unit, and that's how they measure the hot or the heat that peppers put out. And the Hatch peppers usually range from 1,000 to 8,000.
That's pretty mild.
SHUs, but just for comparison, let's just say 1,000 SHUs would be somewhere along the lines like a poblano pepper or an Anaheim pepper, which are very mild.
Yeah, very mild.
You get up into the 8,000s, you're talking like serrano peppers or jalapeno peppers, got more of a bite. Sometimes you find some that are even hotter than a habanero pepper if y'all are familiar with those, which is really pretty hot. And I've had the hot ones, and I will tell you, personal experience, they do have a bite to them.
Yeah,
but I personally, I like heat, so I like them.
Yeah,
I think probably the mild ones sell more than the hot.
Yeah, unless you're from New Mexico, then they're definitely going after the hot.
Yeah. That'd be like candy to them.
But if you're fortunate enough, like I said, these roasting events probably go on at a lot of the stores, not just one chain, but several chains will do them throughout the Metroplex here. But I'm sure they do them in New Mexico, probably Arizona, California, a lot of the southern states. I'm not too sure about the northern states if it gets up that far. But so we're going to do a demonstration on how we roast them and how this thing works. So what we're going to do is we take one whole box, which is about 25 pounds, and dump the whole thing into the roaster here. Then come back here. The next step is we're going to fire up this bad boy. It runs on a propane tank, and it gets pretty warm. So Chad's here going to light her up.
The chef in action.
So we get it started. We're going to put it on high, probably for about 2-3 minutes at the most, and let it really burn some of that skin off. You'll hear maybe some popping noises as the skin cooks off. But we'll let that roll for a few minutes. It takes about, I don't know, 7 to 8 minutes approximately just to roast the whole batch.
Not too bad. You wash it before you put them in there?
Sometimes we go through and wash them.
Probably not necessarily with all that heat, though.
No, it actually changes the consistency when you cook them. If they've been wet, it's good to cook them while they're cold versus room temperature. But yeah, if we got something we need to go through, we'll do that. But on a regular daily, it's not a problem.
Cook alive. How many pounds do you do on a normal day like today?
So it just depends. I mean, each box is 25 pounds. So we'll run through at least 30 cases a day, just getting set up.
About 750 pounds.
Yeah. Some people buy them by the case. Some people will buy them in a package. So depends.
Cool. I don't know if you can see them, but you can start seeing where the skin is starting to blister a little bit. Cook off of there. After we run it on high for maybe 2 or 3 minutes, we'll turn the burners down a little bit and let it run for another, I don't know, 6, 7 more minutes. And that's pretty much all it takes. You just want to make sure you get off as much of the skin as possible, because if you don't, it's kind of a pain to peel the skin off once they've been roasted.
About the seeds, I see you got a seed catcher or something on there.
Yes, a seed catcher, and we'll show you how this all works when we're done roasting them. And I know 25 pounds for most people, that's a lot.
Yeah.
But you can freeze these things.
Okay, you can save the later.
Once they're roasted, you can put them in a Ziploc bag or something and freeze them. They'll hold up for more than a year. So you can have hatch peppers all year long.
Well,
And you can use them just about on anything you can imagine. You know, just think stews and soups during the winter time when it's cold.
That's a good idea.
Throw some hot peppers in there. You can put them on your hamburgers, hot dogs. You can put them,
Put a sandwich, I guess.
yeah, if you like to cook enchiladas or fajitas or tacos, man, just dice up some roasted peppers and throw them on those. Give them some extra flavor. Put them in your salsas. If you make queso, throw a little bit in your queso. I mean, there's just all kinds of uses for them. So that's why it's good that they hold up in your freezer for a long time. And you can use them throughout the year. Because, you know, once the season's only for a couple of months, but you can have them all year long.
That'd be good to know. Let's see, You ever cooked a human in one of these?
What's that?
You ever cooked a human in one of these?
Not lately.
Not lately? Try to keep it on down low. I understand. Yeah, I hear you.
Hey, if any of y'all are at a store that you're fortunate that your local store does this sort of thing, another idea that I've had seen people do is throw some garlic cloves in the roaster with the peppers and give it a garlic flavor. And I've tried that, and it's pretty good too.
Oh, that's an interesting idea. I guess you could throw a couple of bell peppers in there too.
You could, yeah, pretty much. You could do anything.
Onions, whatever. Chef Chad knows all about this kind of stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
We've thrown corn in there. This come out well.
Really?
Corn,
Really?
with the peppers.
It absorbs the flavor.
Hey,
yeah.
that's a cool idea
I
too.
never thought about that. See here, that's why they call him Chef Chad. Chef Chad of Trophy Club.
Yeah, so we've done it on high for 2 or 3 minutes. We turned the temperature down a little bit. We'll let this roast for another 5 minutes or so, and then that's pretty much it for the process.
Cool. Well, catch it on a...
Well, we're going to show you when we're done, you know, how we clean this out, bag it up. Then we'll tell you, usually I'll take them into the store and package them up in containers, so for those people who don't want to buy a whole 25-pound box.
Yeah, we just got a little bit to hold them over. So we'll hold it. We'll be right back, y'all.